All right, welcome everyone to the hottest stream to not the hottest wrestling show. I know, but we make it hot right here, West Coast Podcast. This is it. This is the live watch party, and you are part of that party. This is AEW Rampage. We're gonna have some fun all night. We got a lot of stuff planned. I'm probably gonna lose my voice during this, so bear with me. Trivia might be mimed out. So that's what we do. We do a lot of fun stuff during these live streams right here, and they mainly involve your chats. So hit up the comments. Let us know what's on your mind during this whole hour. We are going to discuss DC. What the hell is going on with DC? We're talking about it. We got news and rumors. We're talking about that. We are doing your ROH predictions, not mine. I'll give my opinions. I want your opinions on ROH Final Battle that is tomorrow afternoon. Rampage is starting up now, and of course we end the night with trivia. I got 12 questions. You can be tonight's West Coast Pop Trivia Challenge. Trivia is back tonight, and you can be the champ. Rampage is starting up right now. So let's cut the shit, Tony. It is time for AEW Rampage. Let's have some fun. Comments already flying in. I love it. Let's see what's all going on here. I don't know if there's spoilers or not, but 2 women's matches tonight. What? 2 women's matches? Let me know how my my stuff is going here. I got, again, new setup. Kurt Angle's birthday was funny. He was in Alpha. Oh, man. Moxley's already going on. Chemo Theaters. All right. I'm looking forward to that. Broken figure neck. 8. I'll bet his cake was better than Jade Cargill's. I'll bet it was. Here we go. John Moxley. Stay. There we go. No, stay. There we go. Milk in the ring. Man, all right. Okay, my internet fucking sucks, so this is not going to be the world's best stream. So bear with me. I'll be relying more on your comments than anything else going on tonight. Noob, how you doing? Thanks for the suggestion. We had a good time with that on episode 138. If you haven't watched it, check it out. It's a good time. Me, Knock, Eric. Yes, I do. I do have a cold. I'm going to lose my voice. I got these and you guys to keep me company. Lone Star Friend is here. How are you doing? 2 women's matches. It's going to be crazy tonight. SmackDown was a solid B. I'll take that. Carlito also says solid B. Oh, that's what. Quit bringing JD in here. All right, TNT is just shutting down on me left and right. I don't know how much of this I'm going to be watching tonight. But let me know what's going on Rampage, because TNT fucking sucks. Didn't have this problem with MLW last night. No, I didn't. JD said it was better than Ronda and Jade's matches. Oh, okay. Cheapskate. TNT not working at all. This fucking sucks. I hate this app so goddamn much. Let me know how Rampage is, because I cannot watch it. This is the match on right now. As we wait for TNT for me, let me know how it is. Introductions are done on YouTube for both men. It's going to be in and out. I got subtitles now. Good match to start off with, though. Again, you want to wake the crowd up after 2 hours of Dynamite. Predictions for what will happen in 2023. I like that one. That might be this Sunday, might not be. We'll see how this holds up. You're fine. You jumped into a decent time. And the pack of cards. We are going to open up a pack of cards. Thank you, Carlito. We're going to open up these. A pack of WCW trading cards. Carlito is on it. Mox vs. Takeshita Part 2. Let me, oh man, I'm like so scared this shit's going to go away. Moxley and Renee were sick this week, but Moxley still had to show up. Hey, I got it. I get it. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for whoever showed up last night for MLW. It's a fun new show to watch. They start up new stuff January with Blood and Thunder. So, and I hope you're having a good holiday season, whatever you're celebrating. Celebrate it, baby. During the first commercial, we're going to run down what we got going on tonight. Nice dive. Excalibur is getting heated up. Only good match on Rampage, says Carlito. We'll see. I have been surprised, or excuse me, I have been spoiled on something. So don't put the spoilers in the chats. Do not ruin the show for everyone else. We just want to have a good time and be surprised together. All right, the next 90 seconds, let's just go over what we are going to see tonight. Let's check it out here. We got this match going on right now, Moxley versus Takeshita. We got Hikaru Shida versus the Bunny. A championship that we don't need on TV because we already have too many. We're going to hear from the firms Lee Moriarty and now Big Bill. They're going to be in action. Big Bill is W. Morrissey's new name. I cannot believe that's his new name, but Big Bill is here. That's his new name. Orange Cassidy will be fighting someone who I don't know. We'll see. And we will hear from, why do we always have to hear from people? We will hear from Ruby Soho. We will hear from Tay Mello. We will hear from Athena. We will hear from Patty Jenkins tonight. We will hear from James Gunn. We will hear from Damage Control. I thought this was funny. Why tweet this? I don't know. Whatever. This comes on HBO Max next week if you're up for it. We'll hear from your mama tonight. And we'll hear from the fucking kid from the Game Awards. Did you watch the Game Awards? Let us know if you did. That fucking kid. Great security at the Game Awards. This dude just waltzed on with everyone else. But we'll hear from everyone tonight and have a few matches. So that's what's going on tonight as we get back to the action. That is our lineup. Spoilers are one women's match. Yeah, we're just going to hear from 90 women. We hear from Dominic Mysterio's punk ass only if it's the holiday and you gave birth to him. All right, let's open a pack of cards. WCW trading cards right here. We're going to open up a pack right now. After this, we're going to do news and rumors at the next commercial break. Then we're going to get your ROH Final Battle predictions, and then we will play trivia. Mox always bleeds. Mox wakes up bloody. Don't worry, I got you covered. For as much as you do or do not like Rampage, I got you covered for the next hour. We're going to have some fun. We're going to go into the weekend and have a fucking blast. All right. Here we go. They're now open. You can see Teddy Long. He will be the one we end with because I like to hit it from the front first. You know. First up, Flying Brian. There we go. Where's his kid been at? Wow, Mox has got the crimson mask all over the place. This is number 64 of the lot. Next card, Doom. I think we got this one last time. Doom. Butch Reed, Ron Simmons. Come on, man. Look at these cards. Matt, did you get these awesome cards? I know our guy got you some. All right, I'll let you count, Dave. I'm gonna hit the chats really quick if we go through here. Noob, I'm upset that Sonic Frontiers didn't win a single award this year over a gambling game in Jensen Impact. I was actually very surprised that that one won. We watched the whole thing after I did MLW. Eric was watching the whole thing and letting us know, so I jumped on after that. Very surprised that got it over Sonic Frontiers, actually, especially listening to the crowd reaction. Who bleeds more, Moxley or Britt Baker? I would say these fanboys being Britt Baker's patients. but Moxley. I predict Rick Steiner or the Steiner brothers. All right, I will take those cards. Sonic Frontiers. I thought so. If Frontiers was going to win, I thought it was too. This is like really popular. I have so much stacked in the back. I want to show you. I want to show you guys some old TV guides from the Attitude Era, WCW and WWF ones. One of these weeks when I have time to whip them all out. These cards are better than Rampage. Not gonna lie. Yes, I have like 24 packs. You're hoarding them, Matt. Check the prices on them. No Doom games didn't announce the Game Awards this year. Or Wolfenstein. It's funny. I was actually gonna start up one of the old Wolfensteins last night, but I didn't. I'm so stuck on Uncharted multiplayer. Uncharted 4. I bet you got tons of duplicates. I'm getting duplicates already, and we're not even halfway through the pack. You guys see the kid who crashed the game? You know, I had him in the open. Might have got you a little late. Nope, that's Mama. There he is. There's the kid that crashed it. He referenced Bill Clinton. I cannot believe he got up there. I cannot believe, with all the security for Game of the Year award, if God of War would have won, you think you got his ass kicked? Ooh, he got arrested. I like that. Should buy one pack, Zach. Hear from JD. What? Quit bringing JD in my streams, man. What you drinking? Meh. Welcome to the venue. My mom's basement. Meh. Security was taking a nap, man. Security was taking a nap. Another Flying Brian card. Another Flying Brian card in the same pack. It's not the same one, is it? No, it's number 58. Who puts these cards together? I bet there's one pack that has like 1,000 Stings and Ric Flairs. Ricky Morton, we got this one last time. Wow, Moxley kicks out. This is a good match. Another Ricky Morton. What we got here? Psycho Sid. That's our next one in this WCW pack. So young there. 6'9". You want more Doom? You got more Doom. Butch Reed with a funny face right there. More Doom in the same pack. More Flying Brian. Mox could take the L for this. I mean, he doesn't have a need to get the win on here. JD he's also a WWE mark when it helps his views and get him better likes. I miss collecting cards too, man. Pokemon collector, okay. MLB rookie cards. I used to collect Ken Griffey Jr. cards. Oh, here we go. Here's the son, Arn Anderson. Greatest achievement, joining the Four Horsemen. Santa's in the front. Arn. There's a good one. I'll take that one. Come on. We got this motherfucker last time, too. Dutch Mantle. Dutch Mantle in this pack of WCW cards. What year is this from? 1991. Dutch Mantle. Looking, I wouldn't touch Dutch if I was wrestling him. And count me out. Hairy motherfucker. All right, cue the music. The Fabulous Freebirds. Takeshita kicks out now. Moxley with the stomps on the face. P.S. Michael Hayes. Jimmy Jam Garvin. Come on. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, look who's back. Look who's back in the same pack. What the... Who is putting these together, man? Who puts these packs together? Same people who book Rampage. This is a good match, though. All right, last one. We saw him in the beginning. Holla, holla, player. Look at that. That's a fucking G right there. Teddy Long. I like that, man. That might be my new profile pic. Teddy Long. You're all going one-on-one with The Undertaker. All right, 9,000 El Gigantes. Pillman's Doom cards. 1991. Pack of WCW. Nice card of Broxton. There you go, prime time. I don't know if too many of these are. Carlito, there you go. And I have 2 or 3 things of football and other sport card binders and some cards and rubber bands. I do too, man. I got like a mixed match box of them. A lot of binders and stuff when I started, and then I just started putting them in regular cases. Tony Khan. Quit mentioning JD. Quit mentioning Tony Khan. Arn Anderson's greatest, joining the Horsemen. I guess all of the tag title. Exactly. What the fuck? Oh man, Moxley didn't need that. That's fine. That was a fun match. I'll probably rewatch it because I was doing this. You think he looked at the back then like, you motherfuckers? Didn't know his favorite wrestler was Sting. Okay, the Hangman's coming out. Knock is in. How you doing, buddy? Why did Teddy Long look like Martin? He totally did. If you want to look up Martin's Kung Fu guy, you can put it up against that right there. I think he's got a Doom shirt on too. Teddy Long, a blazer with like a Nintendo controller button right there. It looks like a Nintendo controller. A, B, and up, down, left, right. What? Because of your brain? Yeah, Lone Star, he didn't need it. What's the deal? Knock, hope you're doing all right. There we go. These two are hitting it. Yes, please hit that like button and sub. I love this community. I love doing this on Friday nights. It may go away soon, just an FYI. Moxley, MVP of the year for AEW for sure. He's done so much for them this year. So much. Claudio has his own jersey, also Blackpool Combat Club jersey. All right. Next commercial break, news and rumors. Then we're getting your ROH pay-per-view predictions. TK is making his women's division look like a joke. If I'm not mistaken, there's one women's match on Final Battle. That's right. We're going to go through it. There is one women's match on Final Battle. I'm not saying you go. I'm just saying like TK's name. TK upsets me, especially after watching Dynamite. Nope, we did not talk about DC yet. Primetime. Everyone get ready. We got another Hobbs promo right now. Nope, we will be talking about it. Oh, I'm sorry. We're talking about that after news and rumors. Hangman always wears very feminine jeans. They work with him, though. He's got a good balance of masculinity and femininity. That's right. Only one match for the women's. Let's get into news and rumors right now. Let's we're gonna news and rumors because I think we're gonna talk about DC a lot more. We're talking about news and rumors. So, all right, let me take my ugly ass off of here. If you noticed on NXT, Dutch and Vincent were in the crowd. They're gonna be part of the tryouts. There they were. This NXT. Vincent reported. Actually, both of them kind of reported being involved somehow in the Bray Wyatt storyline. I'm kind of excited for that. No Impact numbers. It's kind of weird. They haven't been that great lately, but I'm imagining tops 80,000. There's 74, I think, last week. 840,000 for Dynamite down, and NXT down as well. Raw was down as well. I'm sure tonight and SmackDown will be down as well. It's just that time of the year. I'm not going to judge any company on the ratings just now, except Impact. Asuka possibly teasing a new look. Noob. Let me know your thoughts on what Asuka's teasing, and are you excited? I'm excited for something new from her. She's having fun. She's having a lot of fun. But, as viewers, we want more good stuff from Asuka. Okay, let's get into this really quick. Wrestle Kingdom 17, Mercedes is going there. It has not been announced if she's wrestling, but if you look at all this stuff here on your right, you will see she has trademarked a bunch of stuff with her own name. Naomi has been kind of teasingly linked to AEW, especially the Jade Cargill picture at the basketball game. But look at the bottom here. Banks recently made a number of trademark filings related to her given name, as well as terms Mercedes Monet, Monet Talks, Bank Money, or Monet, and Statement Maker under the company name. So that's, You take this in and let me get your chats on this. Do you think she's going to be Soraya's mystery opponent January 11th, just a few days after Wrestle Kingdom 17? Let me hit some comments while you read this and gather your thoughts on Mercedes. Carnage says Booker T is right about one thing. He needs to keep his mouth shut unless he wants to keep his company afloat. Otherwise, it's going to go out of business, just like certain other company owned by Ted. Yeah. You think Vincent and his buddy just bought tickets? That'd be a fun troll thing to do. They're jumping to NXT. They're doing the tryouts. I'll watch Deadline tomorrow night. I don't think I'm gonna watch it live. Let me know if you're going to. If we have time, we can do Deadline predictions. But Impact was awesome. They had a 1 hour main event World Championship match between Josh Alexander and Mike Bailey. Okay, so I just read that they put the full thing on commercial free on YouTube. That's good to know, Carnage Rage. We'll check that out. I'm sure Knock is going to be all over that on Sunday's show. Those Iron Survivor matches are way too complicated. Dude, they make Impact matches look simple. Match of the year for Impact. All right. Primetime's calling it. Sasha versus Kairi is the rumor. That's what Sasha wants over there, but we'll see. Again, people are linking her going over to New Japan, to AEW because of the Forbidden Door and all that kind of stuff. Kenny and Sasha on the same pay-per-view card is wild. Yes, it is. Sasha will get a lot. Yes, she will. Prime time. I think Trinity will team with Saraya. Some people say AJ Lee, but it doesn't make sense. I don't think AJ Lee will because of her commitments with WoW. But I can see Naomi. Carnage. Also, here's what Tony Khan should do with Ring of Honor, especially with Samoa Joe. Keep him a badass babyface in Ring of Honor and a badass heel in AEW. I like that. I actually like that a lot. I'm going to say those Iron Survivor matches sound a lot like famous TNA matches. Not they do. 100% do. Why? Because they don't fucking make sense. And they're probably not going to make too much sense after they get explained during the pay-per-view. But let me know what your thoughts about Sasha are. I feel she can do anything right now and actually act as a free agent. People are saying her contract is up in a couple weeks. So we'll see. And these are PWI's tag teams of the year, the top 8. We talked about this a little bit on the show. We kind of agree with this. Let me know what you think or where people should go as Stokely Hathaway is on the TV. AJ Lee might have debuted, but we'll never know now since Punk had a falling out with the... That's a fact as well. That's another good point. Thanks, Knock. It's basically King of the Mountain, both up the ladders. Simple way of looking at it. Okay. She'd probably stick with her husband. I agree. You wouldn't make a nice dinner conversation if she didn't. There you go. Knock agrees with you, Carnage. JD was mad. FTR wasn't first. Man, I wish I had a fucking drink right now. I play a drinking game every time Carlito talks about fucking JD. Wears his sunglasses and his backwards hat inside his fucking mom's basement. The match brought to you by Jeff Jarrett. JD. All right, our one women's match is up right now. Do I have any more news and rumors? That is it. Let me know if you got any news or rumors up there as we get to our one women's match. And then we're going to talk. We'll talk DC. We'll talk ROH. And then we'll play some trivia. FTR, the Usos. For me, the Usos. FTR as a tag team is fantastic this year. Honestly, you could have flipped a coin for me. Oh, yeah. Aussie Open. Good point. Trying to find the full list so we could go over that. But maybe we'll try to find it for the show. Or maybe I'll go into a Barnes & Noble again and take pictures of all the pages so I don't have to pay for it. You don't like the look of the face of the bunny. Let me see it. Another belt from another company. Why are you just oversaturating yourself? Since your contract is coming up at the end of 2023, I think that Motor City Machine Gun should sign with WWE so we can have them versus the Usos. I'm done with that. Yeah. Why is the Good Brothers in the top 10? I don't know. You all watch Impact. The bunny is not... She could. Oh, yeah, I don't like that either, noob. Not a big fan of that. Really unnecessary title on Rampage. Typical. Yeah. Too much random shit. The bunny dressed like the ref. Make it a tag team match, playa. Holla holla. Why does she have that as her? Why does she like randomly go through gimmicks with makeup now? Because why does she have almost like Asuka looking eyewear? AEW is filled to the brim with titles. Too many. Every time someone holds it up, it doesn't really like impress. FTR match wise, were the best team. The Usos had the best story and impact with the bloodline. There's arguments either way. But look at that. Tag team wrestling is on the top. Surprised the Bloodline and the Judgment Day aren't going after each other's throats yet. You think that might happen after the draft, and maybe that might break up the Judgment Day? I don't think the Judgment Day should go on that much longer. You got to get Damian Priest into a nice program. Rhea Ripley is going to get put into a title program at any point, and Finn needs that a good title run once they split the belts. And of course, Dom needs his stuff with his dad. Fight tube in the beginning of AEW, AEW said they didn't want too many title belts and were throwing shots. They were. Another good point. Knock is on top of it. On top of it, like Teddy Long is with that outfit. Look at that. Karate Man right there. Dominic needs to join. Legado del Fantasma, not the Judgment Day. If those two feuded, I'd go for it. Belt Karma hit AEW. It did. A good point, Carlito. Speaking of Asuka, she is going to change her character. However, who she's going to have a feud with that kind of character, you know, I know you guys are in and out, and I do appreciate that. But I had the picture up for you. That's what she posted. Very interesting looking character. A couple different poses that she posted, but we got to send that belt over here. You're gonna win it tonight. It was Rob Predictions belt yesterday. You can grab this one tonight. Or Dominic separates from the Judgment Day and turns and still has a grudge against his dad and makes his own version of the Filthy Animals. That's a good one too. All right, let's do some ROH predictions. Let's get that going here. We'll do that. The pay-per-view is tomorrow. And then we're going to talk about DC afterwards. Where am I going here? What am I at? That's coming up again. I got spoiled on that. All the people we're going to hear from when we talk about DC, we are going to talk about them quite a bit in length. All right, final battle is tomorrow afternoon. Keep fucking with them, NXT. Let's get your thoughts on who you think are going to win the 6-man tag match. Dalton Castle and the Boys versus the Gates of Agony and Brian Cage. I do believe this is where Gates of Agony and Brian Cage take it. So if you go, ROH has a new website up. The Boys are on there. Can we get a new belt for Best Chatter? Oh, man. Everyone's selling tickets. Tickets for Revolution went on sale as well. But who do you have right here? Primetime says Gates of Agony as well. I do think so as well, too. So let me know who you think in the comment section. I think Gates of Agony are poised to. And again, I will say this multiple times through this. TK will announce a TV deal tomorrow. Just me saying that. Yeah, he does have 2 trios champs. Matt says Gates of Agony as well. And that's going to Tony Khan every Friday night. All right, next match. Let me know what your thoughts here as we go commercial. Samoa Joe versus Juice Robinson. I don't believe Juice is going to be a top guy in AEW. I think this is Joe. Joe's going to keep this one, and he is, like as Carnage kind of said, he's going to be kind of one of the heads of ROH. Gates of Agony are winning. Dalton Castle, as much as his character is cool, but Brian Cage, he does need a title win. I hope they all get redesigned. There you go. Just chant Joe. Chant Joe all pay-per-view long. He is ROH. It is, man, and this is it. This is the time for him to grab it. Brian Cage, Samoa Joe, I think that's pretty obvious. Joe is just a powerhouse, even for rating. Can't go against Joe. Joe's one of the best, and he's from this other little indie company that murders people on TV. Joe is retaining. I think we're all agreeing on Joe. All right, the one women's match. Mercedes Martinez, the champ, will defend against Athena. They are really, really pushing Athena to take this. I think this is Tony's consolation prize for Athena for grabbing a belt. I'm going to say Athena takes this one. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Mercedes Martinez has barely been on TV in months. Months and months and months. All right, we're going to run through these quite quickly because we're really going to talk about DC. Daniel Garcia versus Wheeler Yuta. Go either way. Let me know who you have in this one. Plus, even if he's not affiliated with New Japan anymore, Juice Robinson is still a member of the Bullet Club. That's true. They should merge a lot of these belts. Matt says Athena. Pre-show women's match, yes, and especially like you said, Willow. That would be a good one right there. I don't think they have anything set for a pre-show. Garcia, Athena, Garcia, Athena, just because she wants to take her frustrations out on WWE, which she's now getting from AEW. Let's go Shane Taylor Promotions versus Swerve in Our Glory. I think this has to be the breakup. This has to be the breakup. Dirty for the win. I remember when Jay White debuted on Dynamite. That was a great moment. And then he had another one good moment, but I thought he was going to be around for a while. What's going to happen? Claudio might lose, and you think he's going to join Jericho. But when you hear Chris is awesome, out comes Chris Hero. Chris Jericho wanted to wrestle Chris Hero, but he was unavailable. Swerve in Our Glory, you think? Okay. Shane Taylor Promotions. Yeah, I think this is where the breakup happens. All right, FTR versus the Briscoes in a dog match again on on ROH's new revamped website. The Briscoes are listed as ROH members. Sheeta picks up the win and beats the Bunny. I'm going FTR is going to win this. I think they keep the belts. I honestly do think the Briscoes should take it though if they are new and they are going to be on ROH. And that has me thinking that ROH will not be on a streaming service. Jamie Hayter is out. She will face Sheeta. Briscoes. I think FTR is going to win, but I would rather the Briscoes, I'll be honest. Chris Jericho versus Claudio Castagnoli. I think Chris takes it. Again, he's the bigger part if they are going to have some kind of TV deal or streaming deal. I think Shane Taylor's partner is going to turn on Shane Taylor. Oh, shit. And the Strickler is going to turn on Keith Lee. And then we get a reunion of Keith and Taylor. I like that, Carnage. That's pretty good. We'll find out. Again, I think we're going to find out tomorrow. Primetime likes that, Carnage. Briscoe's winning because this is an ROH staple match. Oh, good point, noob. Jericho from Lone Star Friend. Claudio from Matt. Claudio from Primetime. Why have Jericho again? Claudio for the win. All right, we just ran through it. That is that. Let's get to the firm. Let me know if you guys are going to get the ROH pay-per-view. Big Bill is his name. Lee Moriarty and Big Bill. Do you like this name, Big Bill? Bleh. Makes Vince McMahon names look good. Big Bill, noob says. Okay, these two are done. This is going to be a quick match, and then we're going to talk DC. To be honest, I didn't think it was going to be Claudio. I wanted it to be Chris Hero, Claudio's former King of Wrestling tag team partner. I think Chris Hero is going to make an appearance. I really do. Jericho's been name-dropping him quite a bit lately. Jake Hager's hat for the W. Get the fuck out of here with the Jake Hager's hat. Generic. All right, this is the match right here. Lee Moriarty and Big fucking Bill. That's the name. You guys want to talk about DC? Shall we get to it? Should we talk about DC and then get to trivia? Let's do it. Let me dig into my nice bag of Werther's and get ready to talk DC. I don't think there's going to be too many surprises, unless they're just going to be old ROH people coming in. I think the big surprise is going to be the TV deal. All right, we got two. Next one gets it. Are we talking DC or are we doing trivia now? You know what? We're running against it. Let's just do trivia now. You're going to have to keep track of your own. Well, I'll kind of do it. This is the deal. We're going to do trivia now. 12 questions. I might split it up. We'll go half and half. 12 questions. Answer. More than one person gets point per question. I'm going to figure out as we go. We'll get to DC. I'm going to do half and half. We're going to talk. We're going to do trivia. And then we are going to jump into some DC discussion. And then we'll jump back into trivia. And then we're going to jump back into DC because there's so much shit going on with it. Here we go. Question number one. Arg, wrong button. Question number one. Who has been cleared to return but has turned down creative ideas? Get your answers in. You get a point not just for being first. You get 2 for being first. And if you come really close time-wise, you get 1 as well. I'm just going to write down who gets 2 points. So if you get a point, keep track of yourself. Who has been cleared to return as Big Bill and Lee Moriarty take it? Not Big E. Primetime gets 2 points. Matt, you get 1. And Knock, you get 1. And Carlito at the same time. All right. All right. You guys get 1. Primetime gets 2. Keep track of your own points and be honest in the end because I got to. But yeah, Miro, he's turning down creative. He's fine. He's ready to go. But his creative was basically what Ethan Page's role has been leading up to Ricky Starks this Wednesday. That was supposed to be Miro, but he did not like it. So next question, number 2 of 12. Which game won game of the year last night? Get it in. I know Knock knows. If Eric was here, I know he'd light it up right now. Which game won game of the year? It was not Stray. Let me make that for you. All right. You two are tied. You both get 2 points, Noob and Primetime. Promos left and right here. House of Black. Big Bill. Big Bill won Elden Ring. Or won game of the year. Not Ragnarok. All right. Primetime and Noob, you each get 2. Everyone else, you get 1. Carnage got it. Knock wanted it to be God of War 2. There you go. Right there. Should have been God of War. Keep track of your points. We have the All Atlantic Championship next. And it was Elden Ring. What is the title of Deborah Maselli's Alundra Blaze's upcoming book? It can be kind of generic. Let me know. It's kind of long. Alundra Blaze. If you look up Medusa, I'll be nice. If you look up Medusa, you'll find it quicker. If you haven't watched MLW, check it out. We did a watch along yesterday. Got the link if you want to watch it. It premiered on YouTube today. So if you want to watch it with a watch along, join. Click on our link from yesterday. And if you want to watch some good God of War gameplay, watch Knox God of War. He's got 2 God of War videos. You got to check him out. He's such a good game streamer. There we go. TK Cocaine Addiction. That'll be the title. That's definitely not it. Primetime was, and I appreciate that. Carlito was there as well. Everyone who stepped in, I appreciate it. What is the title of Alundra Blaze's upcoming book? Medusa. Matt gets 2. I guess I should have waited. But that's it. The Woman Who Would Be King, the Medusa story, that's coming out pretty soon. And it was forwarded by Paul Heyman, so that's cool. Matt with 2 points as we are watching Shaman Bears wipe their ass on TV. Matt with 2 on that one. Next one, more Game Awards stuff from last night. No little kid's going to get in on this one. Who is playing the new character in Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty? Who is it? Is it Teddy Long player? Karate Man, as Knox says. If TK is a playable character in Cyberpunk, you know it's going to be laced with coke. Who is playing the new character in Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty? Teddy Long player. All right, I got the answers in because we're going to move on. Primetime gets 2. Everyone else gets 1 point. Knock got it. And he might actually want to play Cyberpunk now. Idris Elba broke the internet again. Yep, noob, you get a point. Idris Elba, man. He seems hyped to be doing this, man. They showed footage of him actually, like, in there with everything on there. Primetime, you're killing it today. What was the name of the Olsen twins' new TGIF show after Full House? Question number 5 out of 12. What was the name of the Olsen twins' new TGIF show after Full House? Full House was dying. The ratings were going. That's a pretty funny one, man. I'll admit. That's a good gif. Who was the name of the Olsen twins? Excuse me. What was the name of the Olsen twins' new TGIF show? The Drunk TK Family. Can you imagine? Michelle on her own. Last year Game Awards, he broke the internet when he voiced Knuckles. That's true. They put stuff that I like was they put Knuckles in his scenes in movies online. I thought that was pretty funny. What was it? Let me get my not so little time. Let me know if you know. I'm just gonna have this on right now as we try to find out who Orange Cassidy's mystery opponent is. Which side needs to go? This side. Whoop his ass, Mark Henry, for the main event. There's been enough talk. Oh, there we go. 0. Willow Nightingale versus Trish Adora. That's a good one. And the Kingdom versus Top Flight. Well, the Kingdom finally fucking showing up. Ew. Daddy Magic and Cool Hand Luke versus Mascara Dorado versus Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb's on the fucking pre-show. Nope. So Little Time. Is that the one? No, they had one right after Full House. They must have had 2. This one failed right away, so I guess they had 2. You know, we got to move on. Just take a point on that one. Oh, you'll figure out where the mustache came from in just a bit. Take a point for that. 2 of a kind. That is their show. That is what the one right after Full House was. So they must have had 2 primetime. All right, next question. Who in WCW was Richard L. Wilson? Shane Taylor and JD Griffey talking now. Who in WCW was Richard L. Wilson? Orange Cassidy and his mystery opponent are about to come out. But who in WCW was Richard L. Wilson? Was Primetime right then, Matt? I thought this was the one that was right after. Primetime, just take 2. All right, according to Matt, I botched it. Primetime, take 2. But who in WCW was Richard L. Wilson? Match 58, Death Triangle versus the Elite. House of Black returns. Is next Wednesday? Winter's coming already? Soho versus Mello. Why are the Diamond Ring and the World Championship both online? Or Orange Cassidy coming out. I watched episode 1 of that. I wasn't a big fan. Matt, take your 2 points. Renegade, the Ultimate Warrior ripoff in WCW. That's who it was. Matt, take your points. All right, TV time remaining. This is the match on right now. We're going to get back to trivia really, really quick because we got a full show. We got to talk about DC. Got to talk about DC. Might stay on a little bit longer. So if you want to stick around, we're going to talk about DC no matter what. Who thought Elizabeth Olsen would be the most famous Olsen? Right? The other ones are made, though. Those two girls had Game Boy games. They had movies. They apparently had fucking 5 TJF shows. Do you remember when Marvel and DC would rip off each other's characters? That's pretty much all it is because artists jump ship and then they do the characters that the other one wouldn't let them do on the other side. So, all right. Get ready. We're going to do trivia right after the introduction of Orange Cassidy's opponent. Kip Sabian's going to introduce. It's like his 5th entrance in AEW. Penelope by his side. I like his hair. Looks like he's going to the new Paramore concert. Box Guy, that it is. And that's his gimmick on the screen, too. Box Guy. Trivia coming up after the introduction. There it is. There it is. That's why the mustache. Are you excited for this? I don't feel like the crowd really is. I'm not getting too much of a reaction from the crowd. Danhausen. Mine's better, Danhausen, because it came from a pizza box. It should have been Miro. Good fucking call. Trent 7 is all elite. Mustache Mountain. Yeah, see? The one spoiler I got. I usually try to avoid these, but sites. Yeah, they don't know who he is. The name was up there right away, too, so I can't really blame it on that. All right, Trent 7 is up there, and let's do some more trivia right now. Next question. What anime was the most searched in 2022? Should debuted him at the UK show. Oh, I agree. It's not too far off, actually. What anime was the most searched in 2022? Got to keep in mind that Nick Khan, too, is watching The Money. So that might be one that he had to kind of let go. First one to get it right gets 2. Other people get 1 before we move on. Goth Tony Khan. Could you imagine a goth person doing that much coke? We just show what people are saying right now. We got some Demon Slayers. We got My Hero. We got Chainsaw Man. We got to keep it moving. So I got to keep it up here. The first person who got it obviously gets 2. No one else got it. Matt with 2. It is Chainsaw Man. That is the most searched anime in 2022. Let me know if you watched it, if you think it's good. It looks very interesting to me. Matt got that one. 2 plus whatever points you've also had. How old is Samoa Joe? Dragon Ball's up there. Dragon Ball every year is up there in hits. There's some more stuff going on that I should have probably prepared to, but there's more Dragon Ball news out there. How old is Samoa Joe? First person to get it gets 2 points. Everyone else who gets it right gets 1. Some numbers coming in right now. Best friends, Will, Kip, Saban. Throw Penelope in front. Didn't Trent 7 turn heel on his partner back in NXT UK? I thought he did. Or maybe it's like a friendly rivalry, but they did fight. Look at some of these answers right now. 45. We got some 30s. First person with the right one gets 2. Everyone else who puts the right answer gets 1. I'm going to let this go on for a few more seconds here. Matt said, yes, he did, noob. Matt's got you. All right, once these kicks are done, I'm putting up the right answer here. One of you has it. All right, Trent got him right there. The right answer. Not the Blade and the Butcher coming out. Jeez, us. If you put 43, give yourself a point. Matt, you get 2. He is 43, and he will be defending tomorrow at ROH. 7 and Bait were the final. NXT UK. Yeah, that's right. All right, Carlito, you got a lot of answers up there. Let's see if you do better with this one. George R. R. Martin has roughly how many pages left to finish on the Winds of Winter? If we go to commercial, Carlito, you get 1. Get 2 on this one, Carlito. George R. R. Martin has roughly how many pages left to finish on the Winds of Winter? This is question 9 of 12. After this, we're going to talk DC because I got to talk to you guys about DC. I want to know your opinions because I love your opinions. TK, Carlito, you kill me every Friday, and I love it. I got my Trent 7 mustache on. Got 2 answers up there already in the chat. This guy's taking his sweet ass time, Knock. Forever is an understatement. He's bullshitting. He's like bullshitting his parents. No, I have like X amount to do. Let this go for a couple more commercials. Get your answers in. George R. R. Martin has how many pages left to finish, roughly, of the Winds of Winter? Anyone super still excited about this? I will say this, Carnage. I enjoy House of the Dragon. I thought it was good, but I'm not putting stock into it because they burnt me so bad with Game of Thrones. And I'm not sitting here looking up everyone's lineage and all that shit with this show. All right. We're getting into the chat. About 500 pages, not give yourself 2 points. Right. Only about 500. Don't worry about it. It only took me this long to write. I think he said like 1,100 pages roughly. So, all right. So he still has a third of the way to go. Next question before we start talking DC. What promotion is Leo Rush headed back to? The man who has retired 50 fucking times is heading back to one of those promotions. I don't know if you're in all of the pages prime time or if that's the promotion. You might know something about Leo. We don't. Trent 7 manhandling Orange Cassidy. What promotion is Leo Rush heading back to? First answer that goes up gets 2. Why are you saying wow too, Carlito? Like, all right, before I give out I gotta agree here with Carnage. Cersei Lannister should have died a different way. I wanted her to be. I like incinerated by a dragon. I wanted something different. I wanted something. She was like the ultimate heel on a TV show for me. She's my favorite character. All right, 2 of you are getting 2 points because I got you timed on the same time. Matt Knock, MLW. Is it everyone else who said MLW? You got it. Leo Rush is sitting back there. There's a vignette. Last night, if you watch the stream on Pro Wrestling TV, he's heading back to MLW, and they got new stuff coming up in January. All right. What TV show on Friday nights is usually the top-rated show on all these networks here? Big drop from the top rope. Stearns is a big dude. What TV show on Friday nights is usually the top-rated TV show? It's not one that's on the CW. Let me narrow that down for you. Those magic shows usually do roughly between 800,000 and 300,000 on Friday nights. Oh, look at that. Zach's Rampage stream. Yeah, bonus kiss ass point for that one. Which I'll give you a bonus point if you want to pick the right network, but that's not it. What show on Friday night? What Friday night show on one of these major networks? Is it a show on CBS? Yes, it is. Let me note it down for you. It is a CBS show. SmackDown, it is not. SmackDown is off by about 2 to 300,000 on a normal week. Tony Khan drunk and chilling. That'd be a TV show. That would bring the CW some ratings right there. Sports don't count. They always dominate. If it's football, baseball, basketball. CBS show, we'll make it quick and easy for you, is usually the top rated show. First one that I got on here gets 2 points, and everyone else gets 1. We opened some nice WCW cards tonight. We talked about ROH Final Battle. We're almost done. Matt, you got it. Blue Bloods. This gets usually between 5 and 8 million. SmackDown gets around 2, give or take. Other network shows, Young Rock gets around 1 to 2.5 million. The Lopez show usually gets 2 to 3 million. That one got picked up for another rest of the season. But Blue Bloods always dominate. Sometimes this gets into double digits as well. I've never seen it either. I'm old, but I'm not that old. I'm not Blue Bloods on a Friday night old. All right, last question. What are Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre both out with? They're both out with the same thing. What are they out with? Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre both out with 2. Make sure you're keeping track of your own points. So I wear my Trent 7 mustache. And then we're talking DC. I know we're down to it, but we're talking DC. We got about 3 minutes left in the show here. Orange Cassidy's down. What are both these huge SmackDown people out with? First one to get it 2 points. Everyone else 1. Was enjoyable tonight to an extent with 2 great men's tag team matches and a Kurt Angle birthday bash that served more as an introduction to Gable Steve. Oh, shit. All right. Well, I didn't know he was showing up. I'm fine with the spoiler. I get it. You just let me know. That does help because now I know not to fast forward through anything. We got a lot of different things up here. Ruptured eardrum, wrist. Elbow. Major WrestleMania rumor. Oh, man. Carlitos' ear. We're getting to DC. We're almost there. All right. I think we got enough answers in. Another wrist injury. Ruptured eardrum. You know the rumors that slap from Kevin Owens actually ruptured his eardrum at the same Premium Live event. Drew McIntyre suffered the exact same thing. So both men are out with ruptured eardrums. Yeah, that's the rumor. Both nights at WrestleMania. One might be a Royal Rumble winner, and the other one might be a title loss. All right, that is it for trivia as we are watching this match right here. Tally up your scores. I'm going to go over who got 2 points, if this helps. I'm going to go in order. Question 1, Primetime got it. 2, Primetime and Noob got 2 points. 3, Matt got 4, Primetime 2 points. 5, Primetime I gave you 2 points because you got me on that one. Thanks for calling me out, Matt. 6, Matt got 2 points. 7, Matt got 2 points. 8, Matt got 2 points. 9, Knock got 2 points. 10, Knock and Matt got 2 points. 11, Matt got 2 points. And Primetime, I do believe you were the one who got 2. Yeah, Primetime got 2 on the last one. Let me know the scores up here. KO can slap, man. He doesn't fuck around. Orange Cassidy takes it. A new guy coming in takes the pin. Cody for night 1 and Rock for night 2. Yes, give us just. I'll take almost anything for night 2. All right. I'm going to fuck with my slides here, and we're talking DC. We got to get through DC. Let me try to find it. There we go. Matt got 15. Primetime, what did you get? Is it you? I think Cody wins the Rumble Primetime. Let me know how many points you guys got there. I just read off who Primetime, if you kept track. However single money points you got, add 8 to that. Matt, you had 12 total on the 2-point scale. Dustin Reynolds coming out. All right, Dustin's coming out. We're going to talk DC right now as we start to get more points in. I don't fully agree with this picture right here, but I do think it's funny as I still have my Trent 7 mustache in. Put your points in the chat. Be as honest as you want, but let's talk about what's going down here with everything. Wonder Woman 3 has been canceled. So Patty Jenkins sent in a script. She did not she was aiming it more towards the first 2 Wonder Woman movies and kind of like making them all meld together. This did not fall under what James Gunn and the new guy want for what's going forward with DC movies. She didn't want to budge on her script, so she walked. Gal Gadot may walk as well without Patty Jenkins behind the camera. Primetime was 17. Don't like wrestling both nights for Roman because if he loses on one night, yeah, kinda. I think Roman wins the first night and gets overconfident and loses the second night. I'll go vice versa. Wins the second night and loses the first. There's a lot to unfold here. Let me just turn this off so my internet can be a little bit better. So yeah, Wonder Woman 3 canceled, the script from Patty Jenkins. Then we're talking Man of Steel 2 might not happen now, and Henry Cavill might be out because he was in under the old regime, and now the new regime is in, and James Gunn and his buddy doing the next 10 years. The rumor, again, is that after the next Aquaman movie comes out, Jason Momoa will then not play Aquaman anymore. We'll get a new one of him as well, and he will merge into a Lobo movie. He will be the Lobo character. On top of that, let me just raise this up. Knock brought this to our attention in the chat. The canceled Batman movie that was in the works with Michael Keaton was reportedly going to be a Batman Beyond movie. So we got robbed of a Batman Beyond movie. I know they can still go back to all this, but I'm really, really disappointed. Michael Keaton would have been perfect in the Batman Beyond role. Man, I'm just like really disappointed that we're not getting this. Let me know what you think of this in the chats. I'm going to cover a little bit more stuff, but I was considering how bad Wonder Woman 83 did. Yeah, I'm surprised it got canceled. Or not surprised. Surprised it got canceled. I'm glad it got canceled. I'll get to that in a bit here. Got one more thing to go over. Love Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. Again, she might not come back because Patty Jenkins leaving. Why did Henry Cavill leave The Witcher just to be on Superman? So that's the old regime. They brought him in to do more Man of Steel stuff, and now that's not fitting with what next week James Gunn and his other guy are going to present to Warner Brothers. Christmas Story is on again. Matt, did you watch the second sequel to the movie? The other sequel's on HBO Max as well. Yeah. Let me get to the next part here, and then we'll kind of discuss overall. James Gunn put this out here. We know we're not going to make every single person happy every step of the way. This is after the Hollywood Reporter thing came out. But we can promise everything we do is done in the service of the story and in the service of the DC characters we know you cherish and we have cherished our whole lives. So they do have a plan to take care of every character in the DC universe and make it all cohesive. The thing is, all these other projects are kind of getting shelved. So let me just put this up here and get your thoughts on this. So all these projects, they're just gonna get finished up and pushed out there. We don't know what's going to be a part of what's next for DC. I put this one slide up in here because I just thought it was funny because Dwayne Johnson went to Twitter before all this went down and put this out there, basically stating that Black Adam was going to make a profit after Deadline reported that it wasn't going to make a profit. Or maybe Deadline was one that reported that it wasn't going to make a profit. Anyways, you can check a good article out on Deadline about it. But he referred to Captain America and what they did, but with inflation, I think Black Adam actually loses more money. But that is it for DC. Wild things coming. James Gunn and his buddy are going to present some stuff for the next 10 years for DC to the Warner Brothers execs and Discovery execs this week. Might be the last we see of Aquaman. Might be the last we see of Henry Cavill and Gal Gadot. We don't know what the Flash movie is going to produce. There's a bunch of cameos in there that might now get cut, especially the Superman cameo in there might get cut. Michael Keaton's part was supposed to lead into a Batman solo movie, which is supposed to be Batman Beyond. We're not getting that now. And we still have Shazam and Blue Beetle to go as well. So we'll see if they edit Blue Beetle, because that could be a fine, fresh start. The fresh start originally for the Marvel Cinematic Universe was Shang-Chi. So we'll see. All right. Lone Star friend, thank you. Have a great weekend yourself, bud. Thanks for tuning in. And let me just find these chats really quick. They should give us Man of Steel 2 at least. Again, all these projects are going to take time to do. So by the time you want to start something, 10 years is going to be passed pretty quickly. There's Batman is the start of the new DCU. Oh, like the original one, or the one that just came out recently. I could see that. Going to have to shoehorn some stuff in there, but I could see that. Also, according to Samoa Joe, he would love to play Mongol, who's a Superman villain. That'd be a cool one to start off with. Mongol or Brainiac, he might do for a sequel. Am I the only one like the Ben Affleck? I liked him. I thought he was fine. You watched the HBO Max sequel, and it's worth taking the 100 minutes to watch. Definitely could have been worse. Okay, Matt, that's the Christmas Story sequel. If you're not familiar, check it out. Matt recommends it. The Rock is Black Adam should at least get to meet Shazam. You know, maybe they could add on a scene like they did for Henry Cavill in Black Adam. So that could still happen. I'd like to see that. I think it's stupid not to have Black Adam meet Shazam. I think it's ridiculous. But in the Flash movie is the biggest superhero mess I've ever seen or I've ever saw. When it was supposed to originally come out again, a year ago, I think at least. I have no idea. I think he'd be a good one if you do 3 villains. But again, I don't like too many villains in a superhero movie in a standalone. All right, that is it. That is the mess of DC. We'll find out this week more. Well, we might not actually, because they might just play their cards close to the vest until they officially figure something out. There's also stuff out there. There's another Deadline report going up about how pissed off people are here in town in Hollywood because this sets a precedent on not communicating with people who are going to be involved in the movies. Lots of stuff happening like that. And I'll tell you from firsthand experience, it very much sucks when something you work on doesn't get picked up or dropped. So just a little, again, another thing about why Rampage might be going away for me, but we'll see. The Rock hyped up Man of Steel return, and now it gets canceled. Pretty much. That's it for DC. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think this is good stuff? That we just kind of start over? Do you think it'd be too much of a mess for James Gunn to try to like merge a Snyderverse into the new regime? It's a lot to think about. But Marvel too, it's not exactly perfect because now Phase 5 and 6 after Phase 4, they didn't really consider that a huge success, even with billion-dollar movies and awesome stuff like Wakanda Forever, Spider-Man, and Doctor Strange. They're restructuring quality over quantity. So you might not see as many TV shows coming on Disney Plus as well, and more time put in. So the timetables that are out now might get pushed back even further so they can work on scripts and stuff. So, all right, prime time. Is it really that hard to take care of comics in Hollywood, or does the MCU just make it look so easy? Well, some people say after Phase 4, they didn't. Shahid Khan. Who's that? Who's this Khan now? Too many Khans. All right, that is it. Time for me to retire. It is 8:08 Pacific time. Carlito, thank you for joining in today and yesterday, prime time as well. Oh, I appreciate prime time. Thank you all for joining in. Trend 7, thank you for showing up. And all of you, thank you for showing up. Again, subscribe and hit that like button if you can. Please help us grow. And we'll see you Sunday live for the show. Oh, that's TK's dad. I look like him, maybe with this mustache. Thanks for the cheap Halloween costume. Thanks, Carlito. That is it. Thank you again for streaming with us. Really appreciate that. I know Rampage can't be too enjoyable sometimes, but we had a great time. We talked DC. We talked ROH Final Battle. We played trivia. We opened a pack of WCW cards from 1991. Good time. That is it. Thank you, everyone, for jumping in on the stream. Thank you for having a good time with me on a Friday night. And thank you for being you. Appreciate it. Thank you for your input. And I bid you adieu. Have a great weekend and be excellent to each other. Take care.